Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Office Lovers in Mr. Otteri's route. And I don't know why I started recording right now because my head fucking set cord is like wrapped all over my blanket and I'm just like in a knot and I'm trying in vain to get myself untangled and it's weird and I should have waited until I untangled myself and oh my god. Ah! I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, I can't. I should have waited, but anyway. And now my headset cord is like in a giant knot in itself, and that's going to drive me crazy. But otherwise I'd have to like just literally jump through the hoop or like unplug my headset or unplug. Anyway, so yes, we're in chapter 7 of Mr. Otteri's route. We'll probably end up almost finishing this. I mean, we might not get the like final chapter ending, but we've been getting 2 chapters per part, so his route's really fast. So I don't know, but anyway, the truth comes out. So he pulled a dick move on us, but you know what happens. There's always one of those guys. They pull a dick move. I wasn't interested in you. I just used you for my own gain. And then they fall in love with you anyway. That's basically it. So anyway, go away, Norton. I was overwhelmed that so many people cared about me. Thanks to them, I could cope better with the whole incident with Mr. Otteri. But what can I really do, stuck up in a hotel like this? I'd barely left the hotel for days now. Though at least I was safe from the media if I didn't wander around outside. Just walking around for a little while shouldn't hurt, though. I would probably be safe if I only went shopping for a little bit. I'm sick of being cramped up in here. It's time to go outside and get some fresh air. You dye your hair and glasses. Finally brave enough to venture away from the hotel, I headed towards the city. The first thing I noticed was all the decorations set up for the Christmas season. Christmas is almost here. Wonder how everyone is doing. Our project had been entirely aimed towards the holidays. All of this started happening just as I thought we were making great progress. But no one else on the team knows what's really going on. I felt terrible knowing they were working so hard and had no idea what was happening. On the other hand, Mr. Otteri... No! I decided I wouldn't think about him anymore. You're gonna run into him. I would somehow have to think about work without thinking about Mr. Otteri. But wow, there's so many people here. When I looked around me, it really sunk in. Crowds of people littered the streets. I took a look at the calendar on my phone. Oh, it's a national holiday. It's like you've been trapped in a fucking hotel for so long you have no idea what day it is. Wow. No wonder so many people were here. With so many people around, at least no reporters or anyone would be able to find me. Oh. I knew we were going to run into him. Huh? I thought I caught a glimpse of Mr. Otteri. Must be someone else. If he was here, there would be a commotion, I'm sure. Not true. You wouldn't believe how useful a hat is to hide your identity. Really? Nice. Huh? I was in such a daze that I responded without realizing who it was. Hey, how have you been? Fuck you. I love you so much. Because he's kind of an asshole, so I kind of like it. In the blink of an eye, Mr. Otteri was standing right next to me. And again, in reality, someone who did this, I'd be like, I will fucking stab you if you even fucking think about me at all. But in this case, it's like, I'm okay with everything you did. Because I know it's going to work out. Like, I don't have this, like, well, this might not work out. This is going to work out. He's going to be that, like, I was using you, but then I fell in love with you, and everything's fine. And that's how it goes. It's the Saint Germain treatment, right? Like, that's what's happening. And it's like, I'm cool with that. Like, I'm okay with it, because I know it's going to be fine. But in real life, I would stab you in the fucking eye. With the goddamn rusty spoon. Anyway. Mr. Otteri! Why? Shh! If you say my name and someone sees me, it'll get nasty pretty quick. Sorry. Wait, no I'm not! He looked at me with his usual smile. This time, though, I couldn't help but notice how fabricated it looked. What are you doing here? I'm the one who should be surprised to see you. It's none of your business. It is. I'm the one who ordered you to stay at the hotel until this is all over. Fine. Going back then. I turned away from him and stormed off. Hey, don't run away. I'm not. going back to the hotel. Besides, I don't even want to talk to you. It sounds like you really hate me. I don't hate you. I just don't want to face you right now. Very well. Then let me share something with you and then I'll go home. Something happened at the office. Yes. Rather, it's more accurate to say it's happening now. Right now? Forget it. It's not a big deal. I wanted to tell you that your suspension has been revoked. Really? This meant I could finally return to work. You can come back like normal starting next Monday. Do I still have to work as your secretary? That's right. The project isn't over yet. I want a different job. Fine. I feel like fine is the right answer for him, even though I want a different job. Fine. It'll be good to have you back again. I'll see you later. His figure disappeared into the throng of pedestrians. At last I can go back to work, but would I be able to work with Mr. Autry like I used to? Okay, here's the thing, right? Because she's in love with him and blah, 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 and everything's going to work out okay. But, like, let's just stop for a second. I mean, yes, I'm on the side of she made a mistake by sleeping with him, but he kind of forced you into it. There's a little, but not really. It's one of those weird, like, in a normal situation, you literally, like, that is sexual harassment, though. Like, you shouldn't, then I purposely set you up in order to, like, I'm pretty sure that's, like, that's, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you'd be like, lawsuit. I don't know. There's something, I mean, yes, you made the decision to sleep with him, but, like, I mean, you were warned, like, don't trust him. Do not fucking trust him. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you can go back as my secretary and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, there's all sorts of wrong going on in this. Like, all sorts of wrong. Like, all sorts of wrong. Like, yes, I made the decision to sleep with you and whatever, but, like, the forcing kisses on me, the kind of forcefully seducing me, that's a little wrong. I don't know. I don't know. She's like, okay, I'll just go back to work. I guess what choice do you have? Because even if you tried to find a new job, they'd be like, oh, you're that whore that was fucking the CEO. I'm like, your name is ruined now. But, like, in any normal situation, none of this would have happened. You would have been like, I was just sexually harassed by my boss and I slept with him, but he was only using me. And yeah, I'm going to go find a new job. I'm just going to find a new job. And everything would be okay. You just find a new job. But, like, again, this situation, it's like, it's this huge scandal, and it's really all on you, but he just doesn't really feel any bad about it. He's like, it's okay, I used you, it's fine. Like, wow. You're gonna have a mess to clean up when she jumps off the building, that's all I'm saying. Like, this is some serious, like, fucked up shit. It's what we're used to in this game, and I don't actually mind this route, and I do actually like him, despite the fact that he did some shady shit, but I know it's going to be okay. It's like Saint Germain tried to stab us. Still love him. Mr. Autry used us to tank the company, to build it back up to something even greater. We're still going to fall in love and marry him. Whatever. Like, I mean, Saint Germain is still better, even though he tried to stab us. Just saying. But whatever. Would I be able to work with Mr. Autry like I used to? I mean, choice do you have? I slowly walked back to the hotel, my heart struggling between joy and worry. Yeah, before I knew it, the days flew by and Monday was upon me. Today was the day I could finally go back to work. I made my way there, but I just don't give up. It was certainly less than before, but there was still a blockade of reporters in the way. I was just about to head for the back entrance when Mr. Autry stepped out the front door. Mr. Autry, who is that woman and what sort of relationship do you have with her? The reporters instantly surrounded him and bombarded him with questions. Right now, I have no comment. He tried to push his way through the crowd, but didn't seem to be making progress. You came? Come on, quickly. Mr. Hyoga. He ran towards me, took my hand, and pulled me towards the building. But there's too many people. You don't have to sneak around to use the back entrance anymore. But you're distracted. Now's our chance to enter. He was right. Everyone was focused on Mr. Oteri. Let's go. Mr. Hyoga led me along, and for the first time in a while, I went to work through the front door. Well, for the first time in a while, you went to work, let alone through the front door. You've gone into work like once or twice through the back door, but like you haven't actually gone to work, so. First thing that greeted me when I came in were cold stares from fellow employees. Of course. Being looked at like that hurt. I've become famous, but in the wrong way. Ignore it. Huh? Let them say whatever they want. They don't matter. Mihiro, at least I can't. This is, in a way, this should have been the first one we did, because we would have been like, Mr. Oteri, like, what the fuck? And then, like, when he did all of his shady weird stuff, we would have been like, I kind of understand that. But we would have actually been like, oh my god, all these guys are amazing. Like, I don't okay, sure, they made fun of our makeup, but like, they all seem like pretty amazing. And then you go down their routes and you'd be like, you had me fooled. You know what I mean? Like, they're all being nice, and you're like, oh, they're all being nice. Like, it would totally have fooled you, and you'd be like, I don't understand why everybody hates this. Like, why are there mixed reviews in this game? It's not that bad. I mean, sure, it's not like the best thing ever, but like, whatever. And then when you get down their routes, you'd be like, the fuck? Like, oh, Mahiro, you're being nice. Whoa, Mahiro. Like, like now I'm like, your niceness is like, I mean, Mr. Saijo has always been creepy protective of us. And like, Mr. Hyoga was actually always kind of nice-ish. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was a little bit better than most. But Kaido being nice to us is like, wait, what? Wait, what? You must really feel fucking sorry for me. Like, you were like, wow, you are so fucking low that I can't even insult you. I have to feel bad for you. That's amazing. But like, Mahiro not trying to be all like, this is just weird. Like, they're all being nice. You're like, they're trying to make Mr. Oteri look bad, but it's like, but I've dated all of you. He still doesn't look that bad compared to some of you. Like, especially you. Anyway, I heard you were coming back today. I wanted to be the one who brought you in, but looks like someone got to her before we did. Oh well. And they're all chasing after you. Again, this is the man harem route. Let's just go. I want a man harem route. I know these are like reverse harem games. Like, whatever, that's what they're like. But it's not really, not when I don't get all of them. You're only doing one of them at a time. I just want them all. I just want one. I would get that game and I would be like, this is painful. I don't want to do this. There's just too much upkeep. I would complain about it. You know I would. Just like this. Come on, where's the debauchery? Why do I have to read this? I'm never happy. Looks like we all thought you might need a hand getting inside the building today. Can't do his voice. Yeah! Thanks, everyone. I was so happy to have people that cared about me so much. I almost started to cry. All right, simmer it down a little bit. Thank you so much. I get it, though. You'd be like, I'm touched. Wait, don't start crying again. I'm fine. It'll be rude for us all to stand here and talk. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. But where? There's nowhere in the office we can go. What about the meeting room or reference rooms? There's people already using it. We can't just kick them out. What? Did you think of somewhere? I know one place we might be able to go. Mr. Otori's office? This works. We all went to Mr. Otori's office. Mr. Oteri had just left, and he probably wouldn't get mad if we used it. And by the way, where was he going? If he wanted to see me, I didn't think he would have gone and left on his own. He doesn't give a fuck, remember? Anyway. He's not going anywhere. Oh, that was Mahiro. Wait, what? Huh? But I just saw him go. He went out to bring the reporters in. What? Why? He's going to hold a press conference soon. What for? What do you mean? The new products, of course. Oh. Well, that's what'll tell them. Who knows what'll actually happen, though. Yeah, he still hasn't said anything about you, either. I see. But where is he going to hold it? This is what's awkward. It's not like, okay, we were seen out with him and blah, blah, blah. We were seen leaving a hotel, and they're like, so what happened? And they're all like, you fucked him, didn't you? I mean, like, everybody knows, and it's like, it's my sex life. And, like, the fact that she's a virgin is even more like, you're the first person I had sex with him. That's... Okay, I know you're kind of derpy and stupid. Actually, she's actually being fine in this route. Like, I actually don't mind her in this one. Like, she's actually like, what? No, stop. And then she's like, well, I actually kind of love him. So, like, kind of fallen for him. And then she makes a decision and this happens. And I'm like, girl, Just want to pat you on the shoulder, like, there. We've all had one of those moments where you just, I regret my decision, because this is humiliating, and everybody knows all your business. Girl, I feel you. But, like, that's what's the worst part. It's not even like, you know, oh, you're dating, and everyone's like, and you're like, keep your mind in your own pants. Okay, stay out of my business. But, like, everybody knows that you slept with the CEO, and you're like, even if you actually didn't, even if you had just gone to the hotel, you were just talking, or, like, we went into the hotel and we had dinner, and then we came out. I'm assuming this hotel does not have, like, a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what this is. This is, like, it's a sex hotel, right? So, you come out of it, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, and even if nothing happened, you're like, nothing happened. But you were coming out of a hotel. But nothing happened. But they think it did. But the fact that you know it actually did, you're like, nothing happened? Yes, it did. I totally fucked him. And, like, everybody knows you had sex with him now. Like, everybody knows. And it's like, that's embarrassing. It's like, everybody knows everybody has sex. Like, you're dating someone or you're married to someone, everybody knows you have sex. But it's different if, like, in this case, you're like, that's my own private business. But, like, everybody knows now. Oh, my God. It's my own private business. I mean, it's a natural thing, but it's still like, you don't broadcast it. Keep it to yourself. It's private. It's kind of fucked up. I can understand her fucking issues. She's handling it pretty well, to be honest. Like, your whole business out there for everybody to know. Anyway, I see. But where is he going to hold it? In a meeting room. One of them's large enough for that sort of event. I still can't believe he's letting them in. I got nervous just thinking about the reporters, and I wasn't even going to talk to them. A short while after that, Mr. Otteri's press conference officially started. We were able to see it over the television. I wonder how it's going to go. Everyone, thank you for coming. Oh God, this is going to be, I don't even know. He nodded and then sat down in his chair. I'd love to share with you all the announcement of our new products, but he wore his usual smile. I knew he was up to something just by looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, that's why he told me to come to work today. This is going to be so embarrassing. You are not going to fucking use me again. Oh my God. It'd be great. As much as you'd enjoy hearing about that, there's something else you must want to know. Suddenly, the reporters got very excited and started whispering amongst themselves. What is he thinking? What better time than now to tell? That's my fiancé. What? I'm caught into a marriage. Still a better love story than Mahiro. All I'm saying. Like, will you be telling us about that woman you're involved with? Of course. Who is she? Hey, is she really an employee of yours? Before I answer that, he picked up the microphone and stood up from his chair. There's something I want to say to you all. He slapped the table with a resounding boom. Firstly, what gives you the right to stalk her, snoop around her house? That isn't to say that I'm not partially to blame for it, but because of you, she didn't have the freedom to go outside. Does that make you happy? Oh, you're standing up for us. Even though you are partially to blame for this. But, like, okay, I'll give you credit. Mr. Oteri, if you want to follow someone around, then make it me. She's just a normal, frightened girl. I don't care who you are. If you continue to pester her, I will confront you. His ferocious threats scared the reporters into silence. His ferocious threats in the voice I gave him. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. I will fucking come after you. You would give him a different angry voice. That's not his normal voice. Satan voice. Secondly, I'm disgusted that you call her my plaything or one-night stand. Oh, we're officially dating, so you can't call it anything like that. Huh? I was so shocked that I couldn't even speak. You spoke, though. Wait, what? And everyone's looking at me, and I'm like, I'm the last to know everything! Legit. What's that about? Were you really dating him? No, we aren't. Quiet. He's still talking. Sorry. Everyone else is wondering. Despite your claims, we're not in any sort of perverse relationship. Again, perverse. It's perverse to have a one-night stand. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Like, some people enjoy them, some people don't. Like, but you should be able... It's not perverse to have casual relationships if you were okay with that and you were making the decision. Like, look, if you were into casual relationship, like, I just want a one-night thing. I just want a one-night thing. How about you? You just want a one-night thing? Cool. Woohoo! Go have your one-night thing. Just don't lie to people. Like, no, baby, I'm totally into you. I think we should date just to get your fucking rocks off. That's cold. That's douchey. That's wrong. But I'm just saying. People can have casual relationships if they want casual relationships. So, like, but again, it's the culture thing. Like, how dare you say one-night stands are terrible? They're fabulous. They're not. I have no... But what if he did? He could fuck whoever he wants. Like, that makes me the angriest about this. Not anything else. Is the let the man just put his dick in whatever he wants. It's his own business. It's not yours. Is your relationship serious? Of course. I'm dating her in the hopes that we might marry someday. That's actually kind of adorable. And I'm up here like, wait, what? What? It looks like you're even more surprised than them. Of course I am. I wondered why he was telling them these lies. Don't tell me this is all his plan. He had some sort of plan for sure. But how would what he's saying now be good for the company? Whether she's an employee or not doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that I love her. That's kind of embarrassing. That's kind of embarrassing. Can everybody, like, in the world, like, pretty much, is like, dude, that girl fucked him. So I'm pretty sure this is, like, a little bit less embarrassing than that. I'm just saying. If he only knew how much more embarrassing it was for me, he might not have said that. So I don't care how much you insult us. I'll continue loving her forever. Can I turn this off? I couldn't watch any longer. It was embarrassing. But for the sake of the company, and knowing that made it much harder to listen to. Keep watching. This is just the beginning. The main event's about to start. To me, it seemed like it was already over. You feel like, this is like, everything else is downhill from here. That's all I have to say about that matter. Now, I'd like to make some announcements regarding our new lineup. Mr. Oteri calmly sat down once again and started to talk about the new products. Hey, are you really dating him? No, he never even confessed to me before. Like, apparently, you're like, no, I guess for now, I don't know. Oh, what had Mr. Oteri even thinking saying all that stuff, that he actually is loving you and that was his confession across the world? I mean, wow, that's more embarrassing than every bit. Well, no, everybody being like, oh, slept with him. That's embarrassing. Everybody thinking he's in love with you is embarrassing, but not as. I couldn't see any reason that it would affect the company in any way. However, little did I know it would cause a huge shift in the company that no one saw coming. It was a few days after Mr. Oteri's press conference. I wonder if it should be a good thing, otherwise. I noticed a huge change in the atmosphere of the office right away. Hello, yes. You want to know more about the new product? Sure, let me transfer you. Sure, I can help you place an order. My prediction was completely off. The entire floor was full of joy and cheerful voices. The orders for the seasonal products following his press conference were through the roof. There were so many coming in, even people from the marketing department had to help take calls. Why had it ended up like this? It was all because of Mr. Oteri. His proclamation of love resounding through the hearts of women worldwide. After nothing but bad news recently, there was no disputing that truth. The company was blossoming once again, just as Mr. Oteri had predicted. I mean, that's shady. But you know it's true. Like, she's like, wow, it's shady. You just pretended to love me. And wow, we're going to have to go through this ruse. But he's actually in love with her, so it's great. But I'm not sure how I should feel about this. It was safe to say the project was a huge success. Considering how happy the team was, that much was obvious. I, for one, didn't share the same enthusiasm as the others. This good fortune had been made with my sacrifice. At least I don't have to see him anymore since I'm back in marketing. Though deep down inside I knew that some part of me loved him. But all that he said about me at the press conference weren't his true feelings. I think they are. If you keep sighing like that, you'll never be happy. Huh? I suddenly heard Mr. Otree's voice and jumped up in surprise. Having it rough. You scared me. Why could he never approach me like a normal person? Because he's not a normal person. What's the CEO doing here? A commotion spread around the office like wildfire. What's the CEO doing here? The woman that he's pretending to be in love with and wanting to marry is in your fucking department. Why do you think? Like, everyone believes it. Except for us. It's probably actually the truth, but... I can't talk here, can we? How about my office? Okay. Okay, I'll meet you. Don't say that. Let's go together. But I still have work to... He grabbed my arm and forcefully pulled me up and across the office. We're doing good. Mr. Otree pulled me along all the way to his office. Cut it out already! I twisted my arm away from his grasp. Whoa! No need to be so violent. If you have something to say, be quick about it. Settle down. You need to learn how to chill out. If that's how you're going to be, I'm leaving. I'm too busy for this. Wait! When I went to leave, he jumped in front of the door and blocked me. Jeez, I was only joking. I don't have time to listen to your dumb jokes. Why are you so angry? Angry? No. I wasn't angry at all. Confused was a better word for it. Angry. I'm angry. I mean, even though I know, but like, as her, I'd be angry. So, I didn't know how to behave around him. You a little stressed out from how busy it's been here lately. Thanks to you, the phones are ringing off the hook. Was that a jab? You sure you aren't angry? For the last time, I said I'm not angry. That's all you have to say. I'm leaving. You know, because she's said she's not angry, but she's totally angry. I do have something to say. Something important. His smile vanished, and he looked at me with a stern expression. Oh my God, are you going to fire me now? I did something terrible to you. Yeah. First, I wanted to apologize for that. He bowed to me and showing his remorse. And she's like, wait, what the fuck? What now? Oh, wait, what now? You sure took your sweet old time doing it. I know it's late, but I wanted to apologize anyway. I mean, it's not going to make it better. It was all my plan. I used you. And in order to get our company back on track, I said enough. I didn't want to hear it any longer. It made everything I did until now seem so fake, including the time I spent loving him and making love to him, but just that one night. But something happened that wasn't in my plan. He secretly fell in love with us, right? See? The Saint Germain treatment. Except for he didn't stab me. Well, not literally. Metaphorically. I really did fall in love with you. What? I'm surprised myself. I never intended to in the first place. Before I knew it, I'd really fallen in love with you. His words stunned me. I don't believe you. That's exactly what she said. I was like, I mean, I'm assuming we're supposed to believe him. My instinct, don't believe him. But we're at what chapter are we in? 7 still? Yeah, okay, believe him. Sure, what the fuck? I want to believe you, but I understand. I don't expect you to believe me right away. I've said so many things that hurt you. I've hurt you so much that I don't expect you to trust me. I even banned you from work. But that was the only choice I had to protect you, even if it meant making you angry. Protect me from what? If you came to work, the media would be all over you. I mean, yeah. I couldn't let that happen. Had his feelings at the press conference when he vowed to protect me been real? But now, no matter what I say, it won't change how you feel. Saying that, he brought a small box out of his pocket. I hope it's not an engagement ring. Like, here. That's a really weird way to apologize, but... This isn't meant to get you to forgive me. But I want you to have this anyway. Hmm? I took the small box out of his hands. Go ahead and open it. Okay. Opening the box revealed a necklace threaded through a ring. I'm serious about what I said at the press conference. Which part? You don't have to worry about it right now. I just want you to believe in one thing. My feelings are genuine. As real as can be. I love you. I really do. Are you serious? I am. I love you, Spacey. Who doesn't want someone to just, like, try to be, like, manipulate you and use you for something and then be like, but I actually fell in love with you? Probably wouldn't ever believe that if it were true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, put this in the real world. Like, we know how this is going to happen. We know it's real. But, you know, because his feelings in the game are real. But, like, in the real world, someone did something, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't intending to fall in love with you. I just did. And you'd be like, yeah, okay. And you would just be like, bye, bitch. Bye, Felicia. I'm out. Like, you'd be like, nah, not happening. Like, you wouldn't trust them. Like, it would never. But in this, you're like, girl, just believe his feelings. It's legit. There's the part of you that's in reality, like, don't believe him. It's all lies. But then, you know, most of you is like, well, you know, it's a game, and this is the way it was supposed to work out, so I know he's telling the truth. But it's still like, it's funny. Was this really happening? Was it okay to believe him? In this instance, yes. For real? Yes. He reached around me and pulled me tight. Me too. I love you too. We've only gotten like 2 CGs of it. Like, there's always like, what, 6? We've only gotten like 2 or 3. Our faces slowly neared and we exchanged a gentle kiss. You're so beautiful. He laid me down on the sofa while holding me tight. Wow. Oh wait, someone might walk in on us. It'd be good if they did and saw us together. Don't be silly. Also, again. Well, my business is not everybody's business. Not the sexing with you. I'm just my naked body. It's not everybody's business. He pecked my neck with kisses. I left marks all over your neck. Now you won't be able to go back to the office for a while. Why would you do... I want to have you all to myself today. Here, and here, and here. At each location, I felt the warmth of his lips as he made marks on me. But what about work? I canceled it all for you. Don't worry about time. Huh? Double clicks. I don't know why it's double clicking, but that's the only way I'd be able to fully enjoy your angelic body. No, wait, He pushed me down onto the sofa. Now there was no way I could escape. If you're so worried about someone finding out, I wouldn't scream so loud if I were you. No, stop, please. I can't hold myself back after seeing how adorable you are. I'm not. I struggled to keep the sound of my moans down. Nice. I wonder how long it takes until you can't hold back your voice. In what seemed like no time at all, the sun had set and the light was waning. You have no idea how scary it was to do that right here. Scary or exhilarating. A little bit of both. It's in the boss's office. It's different. Really, though? You don't understand how scary it was to have sex in your private office when I've done it on the desk in the middle of where anybody and with the cameras and... I mean, I know it's a different it's not the same, but like, still. Doesn't that make it more exciting? You really are something else. I love that part of you. Huh? His sudden compliment made me blush red. What about you? How do you feel about me? You're all right. Avoid it. Tell him. You're all right. You're fine. I enjoy being with you. Can't you say it a different way? Something more romantic. I love you, Mr. Otori. Like, she's going, Mr. Otori. I was like, yeah, here we go. Haruyuki. Okay, I have to pause. You know I have to pause and say things. Like, I don't know if I can say that in his voice. Like, that's always, I'm trying to say voice, and then I'm like, wait, but then I gotta pronounce names in a voice that's not mine, and I don't know why. That makes me go, wait, and I freeze up like I'm trying to type in front of people. Like when I'm typing in front of people, I'm like, I can't spell things. I can't even spell my own names. Hold on. Don't look at me while I type. I don't know what it is. So trying to pronounce names in a voice, like a character voice, is just like, God, I'm afraid. Anyway. I don't know why it is, but it is. Anyway, call me Haruyuki. We're lovers now, right? Haruyuki, yeah. Oh God. I love you too, Haruyuki. He leaned in and kissed me gently. That's true, he doesn't call me Miss Sense. Nobody does. I made up my mind to trust him completely. I believed that his feelings were real. So what was she doing when she was moaning? Was she screaming out Mr. Otori? Because that's really fucking weird. Probably not, but it's still funny to imagine. And that he was telling me the truth from his heart. I'm sure becoming lovers would make for a bumpy road, but as long as we stayed together... A Polished Heart, Chapter 8. A few days had passed since my dating Haruyuki had become official. Haruyuki, yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure that I say things right sometimes. All the new products for the holiday season were making substantial progress. Mr. Otori, what about the display sample? You can let Mr. Hyoga take care of that. If you just check in on it later, that's good enough. I've become pretty proficient at working as his secretary, too. That's actually kind of cute to imagine that someday they're going to get married and she's going to be like, Mrs. Otori, and she's the secretary. That's cute. That's adorable, actually. Oh, what is wrong with me? Looks like this project is coming to a close. I thought it was already at a close before they started boning each other for realsies. Like, wasn't she back in marketing? Mm-hmm. Weird. Anyway. I guess it was the project was kind of done, so they went back to, but then maybe they have other things to do still. Like, maybe they're halving. You know what I mean? Like, I'm mostly back to my old job, but I still have some things, like, last-minute wrap-ups. Kind of like in my job, I'm on a project, and even when we wrap it up, we still have testing support and stuff, and it's like, I still have to answer questions for things, even though I might be working focused on another project. I still have, like, my fingers in the little pot over here on the other one, because it's not technically done yet. You know what I mean? I get it, I guess. Oh, well, that, and I'm just making that excuse, even though it's probably just they weren't really thinking about it when they put the game together. Because, you know, it's probably just loopholes in writing. Just, you know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah, it seemed like it took forever, but went by so quick at the same time. And probably because so much happened. It was a wild ride for sure. Most of that is your fault, though, Mr. Otori. Don't be so mean. Also, it's Haruyuki, remember? Not at work or all right? I feel like we should say not at work, but at the same time, I also feel like all right would make him happy. All right. All right, Haruyuki it is. Yes, better. Much, much better. But not at work, though. I just can't do it. You're so stubborn. Let me remind you that we've done all sorts of things here at work. Don't say another word of that. Aren't you at all embarrassed? Besides, I said it was a bad idea the whole time. You're the one that forced yourself on me. Was it really forced? You know what the funniest part is if this was me here. Was it really forced? Yes. But you liked it. No. Was it really forced? Nah, a little bit. I'm going back to the office. Sorry, did I tease you too much? Do you really enjoy it that much? I do. You look so cute when you're embarrassed. I could stare at you forever. I'd rather you stop altogether. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. It was a big deal to me. I wish you took me more seriously. When this project is said and done, we'll have to throw a party for sure. What kind of party? Something that will blow you away. What are you scheming? Huh? No, it's not like that. Don't try to fool me. I know when you're planning something. Was it the fact that I spent so much time around him, or that a relationship came this far? Either way, I somehow had developed a sense for what he was thinking finally. Anyway, it's important that we have a party. You're right. We need to thank everyone for all their hard work. Great. It'll be amazing. How about we have it during work? He was really fired up. If I could keep him under control, it might turn out okay after all. Honestly, I think I like him the best because he was... I'm not saying what he did was right, but again, this is a trope that happens in everything and they fell in love with you anyway. And like, he's probably been the least offensive. Like, him and Kaido were my favorites. Like, Kaido was such a fucking dick, but I mean, we knew it. I was not expecting him to, like, have any redeeming quality. I was expecting that fully and looking forward to it. But yeah. The project came to an end and the party preparations had begun. This is a good way to end this one, because I'm just not appalled by this one. Much. I'm appalled with how they treated him just for having a relationship with someone. That's more appalling than anything else. With the party in the afternoon, all the employees helped in the morning to set it up. All the employees! And now, if you didn't work on the project, go home, bye, you don't get to celebrate. You know what I mean? And this must be one big party to need pretty much everyone to help prepare for it. What's worse is no one can get any work done for the whole morning. This is Mr. Otori's idea, so deal with it. I was helping Mahiro and Mr. Kaido set up decorations in the office. You don't sound very happy about it, Mr. Kaido. That's because this isn't the first time you went and called the shots without telling anyone. I see. Haruyuki had told the team what really happened. About me, the scandal, everything there was to know. Of course, some of them were angry, but they soon realized he did it for the sake of the company. But that's the thing. So, basically, I used her, I fucked her, made everyone think there was a huge scandal so that we could big the company up, and then I just fell in love with her. I just happened to have fell in love with her by accident. But otherwise, she would have just been ruined and everything and still worked her, and it would have just sucked to be her. So I guess it's a good thing. Like, I mean, if you think about it, you're like, well, I mean, I'm sure it all worked out, but it could have gone very wrong. Anyway. It didn't hurt that the Christmas products had done so well either. But there was just one thing he didn't tell them. And that is, how far our relationship really was. They believed our relationship was nothing more than a part of his scheme. So he didn't say that everything that I said was true? That's interesting. Huh. But what is this anyway? These decorations make it look like a kid's birthday party. He wasn't exaggerating either. It really did look like that. I was expecting, like, you should have pretty winter kind of balloons. Like silver and gold and white and like blue. He said he wanted it to be colorful, so... Knowing him, I don't doubt it. I think it's neat. You would. Whatever. Let's just finish this as fast as possible. Can you hold this for me? Okay, like this? No, it's crooked. Higher. Okay, huh? Mr. Hyoga. What was Mr. Hyoga doing here? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Didn't you hear me? Yeah. We repositioned the decoration and fixed it in place. That's better. What brings you here? You put me in charge of the preparations, so it's my job to make sure it's all good. Oh. He was so serious about everything, no matter what kind of job it was. When you're done here, help out on the other floors. They're a bit behind. We're decorating the whole entire office! To thank us. I mean, if you think about it, like, and then everybody else in the company did their other job and, like, took all the orders and did all that. So it's like a company win, but it's still pretty funny. Got it. Though it was hectic, the preparations were finally completed before the afternoon. The party was finally about to start. Mr. Hyoga and I were with Haruyuki in his office. Attention, everyone! He was using the intercom system to announce the beginning of the party. It is safe to say that the Christmas project was successful and is now over. Now we just have to wait until the release date. Albeit early, I feel a party is in order. It seemed like he was looking to have a party for any old reason, though. The profits from the sales will surely soar past our estimates. But it was not an easy path to get here. It was thanks to each and every one of your help that we were able to come this far. That is, despite the trouble I may have caused you and the company. For that, I offer my apologies once again. Haruyuki, but enough of the boring stuff. Today's party expenses come straight out of my wallet. There he goes again. It's like, Jesus, you got a lot of money. You're like, let's decorate the entire fucking building with all this shit. All the party. It's not at it. Like, most of the time, it's like company money. It's out of the company. And he's like, it's my personal wallet. And you're like, that's a lot of money. He's like, chump change. Beside me, Mr. Hyoga cradled his head in disgust. So eat and drink your fill. And above all, have a good time. He moved his head away from the microphone, bringing his speech to a close. That was nerve-wracking. It didn't seem like it. Now, Mr. Hyoga, your turn. What? Why me? You're the project leader. You've got to say something. Fine. Mr. Hyoga took the microphone and took a deep breath. I love him. Everyone, please don't forget you have work tomorrow. Don't get carried away. Whoa, lighten up. You're always so serious. I only said that to stop everyone from getting hammered. You worry too much. Oh well. We're going to go talk to the team. What are you going to do? I'll catch up with you later. Right now I have to make sure there's enough food and drink. All right. See you later then. Let's go. Okay. Together we walked away to talk to the other members of the team. After making the rounds and saying hello to everyone, we went and spoke to Ken. And thank you so much for inviting me, even though I'm not a full-time employee. What are you talking about? You're a valuable part of our team. You have just as much of a right as everyone else to enjoy this. Thanks! Plus, you helped set up, right? Yeah, I was helping Mr. Saijo. Oh, excuse me a moment. I have to go. And did something come up? If I recall, your schedule was empty this afternoon. It's just something personal. You guys just keep enjoying the party. He walked out of the office all alone. I'm curious, or don't worry about it? I'm curious, but... I mean, it's only going to change the amount of points that we get. Nope, I feel like we should follow him. I wonder where he's going. I hope it's not something to do with work. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's nothing serious. I hope not. Well, it's hard to believe sometimes, but he is the CEO after all. Don't worry. Is he really that bad? I knew Haruyuki was a strange CEO, but hearing it from the others was kind of a surprise. Just you two. Yeah, Mr. Otri just left. I guess he had something to do. Oh, busy as usual. What's everyone doing here? Hello, Mahiro. And Mr. Kaido. Did you come from Mr. Otri? No, not this time. I want to see what you all were up to. Oh. So this is where everyone's at. Before I knew it, the whole team had gathered into a group. I mean, we should all be together. It's our, this project was really the hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah. Fucking imagine my life. It's not over yet. I wouldn't relax until after the release date. He's right. You can't be too careful. Yeah, but it won't hurt if we all relax just for a single day. As long as it's just today. Mr. Hyoga, would you like something to drink? I'm about to get myself something. No, I'm not. Testing! Testing! Can everyone hear me? Oh dear God, I knew it. He wanted a huge party. He's gonna fucking propose to her. I know it. I knew it was coming. I don't know if that's what he's doing, but he knew it was gonna be something. Because it had to be huge, and he wants it to be colorful, and it's this huge thing, and they're like, why the fuck is... And it's like, something to do with us, I know it. Wait, that's Mr. Otori. Suddenly his voice started coming from the intercom. I guess he never left after all. Seems so. I hope everyone is enjoying the party. I'd like to make an announcement. What's he up to now? I had a bad feeling about it for some reason. I knew it was gonna be about us. Anyway, I, Haruyuki Otori, am dating Spacey Sims. What? Am I surprised I shouted out, making everyone around stare at me? What's he thinking, saying that? Mr. Hyoga dashed out of the office. To those 5 people closest to Spacey. Does he mean us? Oh, there's only 4 of us now. Everything I explained to you was the truth. However, I truly do love Spacey. I was blushing so much that I could feel the warmth coming off my face. Why did he have to announce this to the entire company? If any of you make a pass on her, you'll have to answer to me. Because I love her more than anyone else in the world. If you want to try to steal her away from me, you best prepare to die. This is the best path. This is great. The heck do you think you're doing? Whoa, Mr. Yoga. This is just great. Oh my god. Now Mr. Hyoga's voice came through the intercom as well. Do you have any idea what you've just done? I was just confessing my love. Did you forget the ban on relationships for project members? I'll cancel it. What? If it prevents us from seeing each other, then such a rule isn't needed. Plus, he's the fucking CEO. He can do what he wants. You can't just do that. Anyway, Spacey is mine, so don't anyone lay a hand on her. That's all. The announcement ended and just about everyone stared at me. It was horrible. It's fucking hilarious. What an idiot. Are you okay? Of course not. Yes. Yeah, I'm used to it now. In fact, it made me a little happy. Really? That's great if you think that. As much as Haruyuki's confession made me happy, it felt so embarrassing I thought I'd die. When I went to go see him, he was still getting lectured by Mr. Hyoga. I didn't bother to help him. I didn't bother to help him. Instead, I decided to enjoy the party with everyone else. And the next day after the party, thanks to the announcement, everyone still stared at me. I tried to ignore them as best I could while cleaning up after the party. Excuse me. Whoa! When I entered Haruyuki's office, something tumbled down right in front of me. Good morning. Careful. This is a war zone. What is all this? The room was littered with fancy ribbon, topped boxes, and flowers. Presents! For me. Presents? Is it for some sort of event? Yeah, it's almost my birthday. What? Really? He looks mad, like we didn't... He looked at my surprised face with a bit of disappointment. Are you angry at me? Not really. I'm not at all angry that you didn't know my birthday is coming up. No way. Now I was sure he was angry. Rather, sulking more than angry. I'm sorry. It's fine. Fortunately, you haven't missed it yet. But I get all sorts of presents on my birthday. But they come early like this, too. When is your birthday, anyway? Oh my god! His birthday is Christmas! That's fucking hilarious. December 25th. Christmas! That's so soon! You better hurry. Also, it lines up with the release date for the new products. Why would you release your product on Christmas instead of before Christmas so it could sell for Christmas? Who the fuck is going out on Christmas to buy presents? I remembered what he said during one of our first meetings for the project. It's very important we're ready by the release date. A failure is not an option. Christmas was important to him for more than one reason. But what should I even get him? I'd never even given a gift to a guy before. Yeah, let alone somebody who has money to buy fucking everything. Like, I bet you should go and spend all your money and buy him a helicopter. I don't think he has one. What kind of present would he be happy to receive? I mean, okay, wait. I can't afford to buy him a helicopter. Sexy lingerie and your body. There you go. I'm just saying. Sometimes that's all you have to give. Sorry to ruin your daydream. But can you help me sort these out? I mean, these are these guys. That you mean you could be like that's pretty much all it's gonna work. Oh, yeah, sure. What should I do with the letters? I'll read them later. So just stack them up. You read all of them? Of course. They took the time to write to me, so it's the least I could do. He's the CEO of a cosmetics company. It's like he's a goddamn fucking celebrity. It's the weirdest shit. There were so many letters. I found it hard to believe he would read all of them. Well, well. What is it? Take a look at this letter. Are you sure you don't mind? I took the letter from him and glanced at the contents. Are you serious? The letter was about Haruyuki and me. Good luck. Oh, good luck. I hope you two live happily ever after. This letter talks about us, too. It says, it's wonderful to see there are men who believe in true love. Make her happy. Wow. And this one says something, too. I would never have expected a bunch of letters cheering us on. I know. It's wonderful. All these letters are so overwhelming. Yeah, I would literally expect them to be like, why her? She's a toad. I bet you take that makeup off her and she looks like a fucking potato. Totally, I do. You're right. Everyone wants us to be happy, so we can't let them down, right? Of course. My eyes became moist after reading letter after letter of people supporting us. The hell did my bird... Oh, there he is. Where'd my bird go? He's being quiet. That's when you're like, what is he doing? Are you crying? No, this just makes me so happy. I think that's what everyone who sent the letters wanted. Yeah. What do you want to do? Read them all? I better stop. If I read any more, I'm really going to start crying. People out there in the world hoping for our best was so incredible. It made me feel happier than I ever had before. Speaking of presents, are you wearing that? You mean the necklace? I am. I showed him the necklace I wore around my neck. I forgot to. Why would I say that? Of course I am. It was a gift from you after all. It looks great on you. Thanks. What do you think? It's cute. I'll treasure it. It's cute. He's like, seriously. Well, at least you seem to enjoy it. Is something wrong? No. Hey, how about we eat this together? Someone said you candy? It's yours. I can't take any. They wrote and said to share some with you. Well then, don't mind if I do. I helped him sort the presents, but the entire time I was thinking of what I could get him. What did he like? What did he really want? What kind of gift would make him happy? I thought long and hard, but nothing came to mind. It was Christmas Day, the day the new products were released, as well as Haruyuki's birthday. I hoped he would be happy with the present I had for him. We were waiting to hear back from the employees at the stores to see the sales. I had been anxious to hear the news since first thing this morning, and they're working on Christmas. That depresses me. You want to calm down a little? How about some tea? I am calm! I am calm! I can't calm down? I can't calm down? I just can't calm down. This project really means a lot to me. I like how serious you are sometimes, but I think you should really try to relax. He stood up and put his arms around me. Hey, wait! Be a good girl. Breathe in and out, slowly. I listened to him and took some deep breaths. Getting all anxious isn't going to change anything. Just wait for the news. Fine. That moment, his phone rang. That must be it. I wonder what the initial report will be. He picked up the phone. Yes, I see. Thanks. You can stop for today. He hung up and walked towards me. Well, how was it? The sales are phenomenal. It's even higher than the projections. Really? No, we're tanking. What? I'm just kidding. Why would I lie about that? I was so relieved. Though I was sure it would be good news, I couldn't relax until I heard it. Soon, other calls came in, all reporting the same spectacular sales. I mean, we knew it was going to be good because it's always been good, right? It's a huge success. Thanks to you all. That's wonderful. You look so happy. I'm glad I got to see you like this. Just seeing your smile means so much more to me than all the success in the world. Good, because that's your birthday present. Happy birthday. I blushed, bright as a tomato. Hey, come here a second. He leaned towards me and whispered something right into my ear. Oh, Haruyuki and I ended up at the hotel. I was surprised when he whispered in my ear asking if I would come here. Instead of his goddamn fucking house, which is probably a goddamn mansion somewhere, like Jesus. Or like a goddamn gorgeous penthouse apartment. I didn't have the heart to refuse, so it was only a matter of time until we came here. Can't we go to a restaurant or someplace with No, it's his birthday and you will have birthday sex with this man. He suddenly kissed me, cutting off my sentence. Haruki, I don't care where we go, as long as I'm with you. He held on to me and started removing my clothes. Wait, he kissed me again and again, giving me no time to argue. Why do you keep arguing? You love this man. You're dating him. It's his birthday and it's Christmas. Shh, girl, stop with the stop. Wait, why does she always do this? I understand in the beginning. But every time, stop, wait. That's not sexy. I mean, it's never been sexy. It's been concerning the whole time. But now when you're in love with this person and like, I love him, I'm going to love him forever. Why is she always saying stop, wait? Why is she being such a prude where she can't have sex with her boyfriend? Like, what the fuck? That bugs me. Oh. It feels so good to touch you. I'm going to lose my mind. Not here. You're right. We got a perfectly usable bed over there. He swooped me up and carried me to the bed. Why are you so pushy today? You're my present. I have to open you on my birthday. Oh, I love that. You mean he cut me off again with the kiss? Haruki, I want you as my present. He stared deep into my eyes. What did I say? Sexy lingerie and give yourself to him. Did I not tell you what would the perfect gift for this man would have been? Thank you. He's so simple. He just wants the simplest things. Shh. Shut up and enjoy it. Like, stop being a prude. You've already slept with this man several times. You'll do it even if I say no. Oh, would you stop? You're ruining this path. No, you can't. Then it's not my present. I'm not saying something like that. It's so easy. Just do it. Say that you are my present. If you don't, I won't make you feel good. I'm yours. Your present. It was so embarrassing. I had to force myself to say it. It's only embarrassing because you're, like, making it embarrassing. I mean, I have to read this, which is embarrassing, but, like, well said. He turned off the lights and reached back to unbutton my clothes. His hands caressed my bare skin. I'm not moaning. Are you still embarrassed? Let me hear you. I'll make you scream in pleasure. Wow. Fucking wow. I can't believe I read that, like, without losing my shit as I was reading. Like, I saw it and I just read it quick and I was like, but still Jesus. Wow. No, I won't take no for an answer. You're all mine today. A moan left my mouth every time he touched me. No, that's louder. Let me hear you. Jesus. God damn. I love him. The shit that comes out of his mouth, you're like, oh, it's really warm. If you don't, I'm going to have to force it out of you. I can't. I was already so embarrassed that any more would be unbearable. You're just obviously not that into it if you can be like, I can't. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Instead of just like letting go. Girl, just let go. Oh well, in the end, I'll do the same thing no matter what. No fair. It's fine. I'll be gentle. So before the lights were off and now it's daytime, so this has just been like an all-nighter. Nice. His gentle caress drew out my voice. I'm not. Nope. You know you want me. I'll enjoy you all night long. It's already daytime, so you already have. Is this only about you? He became more and more fired up as he touched me. It's my birthday. I get to do what I want. He took my arm and laid me flat onto the bed. Until I've had enough. You're all mine. I dozed away, cradled in his arms. Wow! The man's trying to have sex with you when you passed out? That's rude. I mean, obviously it's after the fact, but still. Did you fall asleep? Your fault. It's my birthday, so I want to spend more time with you. And don't fall asleep yet. I can't believe you're still saying that. Oh, yeah. I rolled myself upright and reached for my things. Happy birthday. Here, this is for you. No, you're for me. Wow. For me? Can I open it? He cracked open the box before I had a chance to answer. Inside was a ring necklace. It's adorable. I thought for so long about what to get. But finally decided on giving this back to you because I'm not in love with you anymore. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. But finally decided on this. I'm so happy. You finally noticed. Noticed what? He pulled me back into bed and crawled on top of me. Ooh. And this means the world to me. It's the best gift I've ever had. Ever. I'm glad you like it so much. I reached up and stroked his cheek. His eyes watered up with tears. Oh. We'll be together forever. Yeah. We embraced each other tightly. We held on so tight that nothing could ever break us apart. He was literally going to have sex with you and make it amazing, and you passed out on him. Like, what the fuck? Or he was like, again, I don't know. I don't even know because it was nighttime, and he turned off the lights, and then he was on, and then it was daytime, and then it was later, and then I don't even know what time it is. I have no fucking idea. I've lost all. God, he's so good. I've lost all track of time. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna get our ending. And so, well, we're definitely getting the best ending. We're at 97%, so that's yes. So he and, what's his name? He and Kaido were our best ones. We did the best with both of them, and they're my favorites. But anyway, so this part's over. So we'll do our best ending in the next part, and probably our good ending, and then the part after that we'll do the other, probably the date scenario and whatever, because they usually take like a little bit longer. So we'll probably have about 2 more parts and then that's it. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.